Everybody cares. Even the Jewish community doesn't accept you.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
no, it's true.
As I've never seen this
Every
city.
Jewish room you go into, they all don't accept you.
They kick him out, I think, out of the room.
No, literally the entire Jewish community on this app does not accept them.
Yes, they're not Jews. I'm trying to tell you that.
Okay, you're not a Jew. Your mom and dad are Muslim, and your grandmother is Christian.
No, that's just ideal.
And then you're sitting here asking for reparations.
I think they were part of the nation of Islam already.
Yeah.
Like, you make no sense. You're completely inconsistent. You're illogical.
These guys are actually very good. They're not that bad.
Oh, people, they going clean up.
Quite tasty.
Clean up.
You never had a good pies.
What time is it? No, let me see. 8.
Okay.
And you scam off of the Jewish identity for a living.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, to bring his whole ass.
It's my identity. So
No, it's not. You're Black American.
Ooh, you hear that? You hear that, Ezzy?
Yeah, she hears it. You just asked for reparations.
Ezzy, just to know, he's called another black man a gorilla. Now he wants to talk about the being black and racist.
Because I'm willing to say anything else.
Right, that's important.
But you need to understand, you ever see those little dark-skinned kids, really curly hair, we call it nappy hair, really, really dark hair, got teased real bad when they were little, they were fat, they were pudgy, they were dark-skinned. Think about him growing up in California. He was probably ostracized from the time he was born and started going to school until his adult.
He does look like his mother.
Now that's why he's a white woman if he can, and that's why he ostracizes black people. Because he hates them.
What's their PTR?
That's it.
Wow, very feminist.
It's really that simple. A lot of, if you have like a thicker lip, if you have a wider nose, you're stereotypically black. We're not taught.
This is the trauma. This is what happens with kids.
He perms his hair to make it a little bit more unique.
He's like 50. Maybe he went Jerry curls.
It's good torture. It's good torture. So we had that dumbass in the scene. He's like that too.
You ever seen Coming to America?
But just like kids are.
Chicky, you ever seen Coming to
Look what black and
Yes, you know where I'm from.
Right?
Remember the commercial for the Jerry curl?
Yeah, so below.
That's
so
what is Black Rabbi?
He hates He hates light-skinned, tall, athletic black men because he feels like that's his competition.
I'm an all-city athlete.
But at the end of the day, he's not even in their league. Not even
You're an all-city athlete, you fucking pig.
Yeah. All-city.
Can you run?
All-league.
You run to the buffet.
Actually, I've seen photos of the guy.
Fried chicken in his mouth. He was born with the fried chicken.
Exactly.
I've seen photos of the guy that he was attacking and calling a gorilla. He was actually attractive. Yeah, Black Rabbi, you look like a fucking pig.
Yeah, but we don't even know how you look, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, my picture's right there, so.
No, I don't know. It looks like an alien, but the point is, it doesn't really...
Yeah, well, you look like a fucking beast, honestly. And your gut hangs out about, like, 15 inches below.
Oh, wow, boy. You're very pretty.
Fucking belt. Thank you. Yeah, he looks like he's like 6 months pregnant, and he's got, like, 3 double chins. He has a receding hairline. Most of it is gray. He has giant bald spots on his head, and then, his beard isn't clean at all.
Yes, Royal, you're actually very pretty. I wanted to take you to
And see, the difference between some black men and Black Rabbi. What man worth his salt is looking that hard at the next man?
So are you, Ace.
This is true. A straight man wouldn't do that.
Oh, he looks like that. Why are you looking at another man that hard?
I got a question. Why is the cow really us like that?
No wonder you were liking those homosexual posts.
Oh my God! Wait a second. He likes homosexual posts?
Yep. I forgot to tell my cousin to send it to me again.
Yeah, send it.
He was literally on Facebook. He knows he was. He gave us his whole dissertation about how he needed to be like more DEI and open. Nigga was looking at black men's asses. You know. Like them cheeks, right? I like big butts that I cannot lie. Ain't that your thing?
Calm down.
Today.
He was all cheeked up.
The reason why I'm untouchable because you guys have.
You like man. Like man. He love them flapjacks. Yes, he does.
Hey, Amir, you need some more YouTube videos out there, man.
Check your head ass up.
Chucky, have you ever checked out a man before, Chucky?
You know, you never check out the background vibe. You can't say Gazans are terrorists, the little kids are terrorists.
Why do you?
I offered you a deal a long time ago. Do you remember what the deal was?
What was the deal?
Come back to Los Angeles. I'll pick you up from LX airport. I'll feed you. I'll take you to a military restaurant or whatever. Right?
It's kosher.
You could eat. Kosher. You could eat whatever you want to eat. You could buy 2 plates. It's okay. Fuck it. Eat whatever, and then I'll drop you off at your mom's house or something. You know. Condition is you can't go back. You can't live on a stolen land. But here you are. You're talking to some underage girl earlier. The girl was underage. I believe it was an underage girl, and
This guy.
I don't know. You gotta stop with this bullshit. I don't know what you're doing at
They
this
are taking him to a buffet. He's going to get very expensive on his plates.
Every other woman in this are trying to get her to marry him.
Those plates have gone really expensive. Yeah.
Everybody has said no.
Well, Wednesday.
Sadly, they were like, "Yo, not trying to be funny."
I told him, he can make a lot of money. Come back to Los Angeles. He can practice Judaism here. He doesn't need to live on a stolen land. Doesn't have to fight anybody. I don't know, man. How do you get him to understand all of this shit? Like, he just doesn't want to understand. You can still go to Jerusalem like once a year, once every 6 months. I know it's a holy land for the Jewish people, right? But you don't have to live over in stolen land. You could condemn all of this shit. That's
Yo, brother, really? I'm now looking at the picture up close. It looks like he's never seen an iron he liked. His clothes are mad wrinkled. They're 11 colors.
Whose clothes are not wrinkled?
Ew.
Whose clothes are not wrinkled?
Sister Izzy, PTR, Sister
I
Izzy.
close and
I've been saying that for a long time. I asked you if you owned the iron.
That's not the spirit here. We know how to walk.
Oh my God.
We know how we know that I'm high fashion. We know that. I work for Vogue magazine. We know that. I know fashion. That's not.
You know fashion.
Were you wearing lipstick, eyeliner, and eyelashes? Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, you were trying to guys.
The question is, do you wear lipstick?
He was. Well, you can look at how good I look. Good black don't crack.
I'm just
Like
saying.
about 95. You really want to go there? You really want to go there?
You got some of that masculine energy.
Listen, let's make sure that we're really clear. If what the heck is that? I love you, you love me. What's the name of that dude? Come on, you know.
Barney.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Barney. If Barney was black, he'd be your twin. Straight up. You have no neck. You have no waist.
Shut the hell
One
up.
big
Shut up.
bone
I can't wait
black
to see
jello.
that.
That's it. If there was a licorice flavored jello, you'd be it. Where's your neck, son? You ain't seen your neck in about 10 years. Where is it? And where's your dentist? That's another thing I want to find out. Where is your fucking dentist? You know what? Do you open cans with your teeth? That's what you do, right? Anybody else uses a can opener. You just throw the sucker in your mouth and that's why you look like you've been chewing glass for the last 50 years. Sad, man. Can I pay for your dental work? Please, just so I don't have to look at it no more.
Do you have enough money as it?
You know what? I can start a collection.
We'll provide to that.
He needs help.
Okay, but
Someone else?
seriously,
You know what else? The hair club for men.
Why the black Jews?
The hair club for men called for you too. They said that you got a giant hole in your afro, and they want to patch it up for you. So let me know what it's a coupon, and I'll send it. Can I tell you that we used to crank him like that? We would make a phone call and be like, hello, you have run a $300 coupon for the hair club for men. We know that there are pieces of your hair that are missing. Please, let us help you. Let us help you. Let's take something from your face. You have plenty there, and patch it on your head. Why does your this is a serious question. Why does your forehead start at the top of your head as opposed to like right around the edge of your ears like everybody else's? Where is your hair from your forehead all the way to the back of your neck? Literally, it looks like somebody just shaved you. Matter of fact, what's that dude, Avatar? Why did you ask them for an Avatar haircut? Why didn't you ask them for a regular fade like everybody else? Why?
Why are you guys still living stuff?
I'm asking, where's your, no, we're going to give you a makeover, bro. We want to give you a makeover. Where should we start, guys? Okay, how about we hire a bunch of Palestinians and chase him around Jerusalem. Let's hire a bunch of Palestinians, chase him. That'll at least take down about 100 pounds.
They'll be killed. They will be killed.
No, they really wouldn't. Somebody would thank them. Somebody would pay them and thank them. Thank them for helping you help yourself.
They will be shot dead if they do that.
Yeah, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, not the ones I know. Matter of fact, I'll pay some Jewish people to take your ass.
You don't know any Palestinians.
Oh, you wish I did.
You don't know.
Really wish I know your parents. I know your parents. I know your parents.
Yeah,
right.
Sure. Yeah.
Remember that lie you told? Matter of fact, not your parents, your cousins. That big old lie you told. Oh, I have Palestinian cousins.
Yeah, I do.
Where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
One's a successful lawyer that went to Yale.
Palestinian.
Successful doctor. Yeah.
And you're talking shit about Palestinians every day.
No. I talk about Gaza. We're ragged.
Oh, I see. You hear that, Amir? This man lies. He lies.
I've always spoken about this. The people in Gaza, they need to.
You lie like you breathe.
They need to go bye-bye.
At the end of the day, your cousins are Palestinians, remember? You forgot?
Yes. They're good Palestinians. They're the good ones.
Good Palestinians. Good Palestinians are what? How do you get a good Palestinian? What makes a good Palestinian?
A good Palestinian doesn't want to die in jihad.
I see.
Mm.
Getting all of this, Amir? That's fucking great. That is awesome.
I actually know Palestinians, and I know that they're here.
I'm sure you do. You lie like a freak, bro.
Yeah, I lived it.
I don't want you to have to lie anymore. It's pretty freaking sad.
No, I'm the real deal.
You don't know any damn Palestinians.
Everyone knows it.
Because if you did, you wouldn't talk about Palestinians.
We don't know who you are. We know you're part of the Crown Heights riots. That's what we know.
I'm gonna say again, you know damn well you don't know any Palestinians. You pick on your parents. Who does that? Who spits on the face of their parents? You say every other time you get a chance. Parents are Muslim. Your parents are Muslim. Your parents are Muslim and you spit on their face. Your cousins are Palestinians and you say that all Palestinians are terrorists. I mean, you talk out of your neck. It's sad.
My parents got caught into a fake ideology.
A fake idea, and they never left.
Yeah, they did. Unfortunately.
No, they didn't. They're still there. So how dare you speak on them?
Unfortunately. But it's a fake ideology.
No problem, Shafiq Hassan, because you must have got caught up there too.
They were taught to worship Arabs because they're not good enough. So they have to go.
They're taught to worship Rob Cook.
Rob Cook's a great man. He's a great man. You would have
thought to worship Fred Flintstone in a yarmulke. Go for it. Whatever works for you.
Oh, you mean black people? Like,
whatever.
An Arab name was somehow holy.
You need help. Let me know when you're ready. Let me know.
Black rabbi.
You're talking about black grievance
Black
politics.
rabbi. Black rabbi.
Like that's
Black rabbi.
Who says they're an Orthodox Jew. And
Black rabbi.
Little black politics.
Black rabbi.
Oh my God,
Black rabbi.
Yo, Chuck,
Wait, hold on.
man. Is this fool still fucking talking?
Why you keep calling me to shut up, man? I just wanted to tell him one thing.
Okay, but stop talking. He's an idiot.
I've been waiting this whole time to talk. I just want to say this. I just want to remind him, be careful what you say, Black Rabbi. The Abishter is always watching.
Yeah, it's time to rebuke the wicked, right? And people like Ezzy who sit on here with their little black complaining mouth. I'm black and the Ashkenazis and I'm black.
He is so jealous.
And they were
It's
so
really
mean
sad.
to me in school. They were so
He's
mean to me in
really,
school. And I'm really pissed about it.
Really jealous. You know what? I just realized that. You want to be me? You want to be me? Is that what this is about? You really want to be me? I feel sorry for
That
you.
would be me. That would be me.
Oh wait, hold on. Are you going after Ezzy Yuffie now?
No sheer.
Oh, no.
Is he going after you now?
Let him come. Because I
Lord.
have already told everybody on this stage the day I bitch slap his ass will be a day I make sure I put it on video so that everybody can see it. Remember, I warned you. I'm not even going to say, hey, I'm not going to say, how are you? I'm not going to say, shalom, shabuato. I am literally going to haul off and slap the black off your ass. And when I do,
Can you
I'm
slap
going
the
to
rabbi
put it
on
on film so that everybody can see it.
Can you slap the rabbi on YouTube, please?
So there's no, I don't sell wolf tickets.
That you heard earlier.
I don't sell wolf tickets. I don't promise things that I don't deliver. I am literally, when I slap the shit out of you, you're gonna swear you were eating your elbow or your watch in another moment. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you so cute. You're gonna be like, damn, where were you all my life? I'm literally going to slap fire out of your ass.
Sister Ezzy, but why does it continue running up in the show? It's just,
No, it wouldn't even be that. It wouldn't even be that. I would just tell people, just hold the door for a second and literally commence to whooping that fat ass.
No.
I can see you bobbing and weaving too. That's the crazy part that
You can see it.
She's gonna go Remy Ma. She's gonna go Remy Ma.
I am the wrong one to fuck with. Honest to God, I'm gonna slap you.
Look at the picture.
He left.
Big has left.
No, wait. You know what? You guys ever remember watching Looney Tunes and the vulture? Oh, no. This is him. Oh, no. That's him.
He goes.
Wait, he left.
I should
That's
have
why he runs, because he knows I'm the wrong black Jewish person to fuck with. You won't even see me coming. You won't even see me coming.
And
You
so
have
when
to
it happens, let me know when and
talk
where
about
I'll
my
be there.
family, and I got nothing but brothers, nothing but in-laws. Man, please. You gotta hope they hold me back, because
But
they
sister-
could be damaged too.
But Sister Ezzy, but why the I just seen it while you were talking. I could see you was running up in there real quick.
It's not like I haven't done it before.
Oh Lord.
It's not like I haven't done it before.
Ezzy has a heavy
I
hand.
can tell.
Listen, Ezzy got a heavy hand. She'll knock her teeth out. So
I wish you could in action, and it wouldn't even be
yeah,
like
Ezzy, when it happens, back channel me. If it's in like New York, I'll be there.
Listen, I might invite you to watch.
Oh, girl, I'll bring every recording device on the minute.
You ever see somebody who like just talks and talks? Eventually you get tired.
Yeah, for real.
And he forgets you talking about my brother, my mom is deceased. You really running your mouth, kid. You think you black. When I finish with you, you're gonna be black and blue. Watch and see. Watch and see. He's gonna be like, that nigga so dark, he's purple. And I'm gonna make sure he's even darker than that.
Sister Ezzy, my bad, General. I'm gonna finish with this. Will you slap him? Please don't have a Rikers Island flashback, alright?
No.
Like that.
He's gonna be bitch slapped, and he's gonna literally be like, "You're my mama." I sure am. You bitch slap your ass again. Let me do it again, cause your mouth is a little too reckless, just a little bit. Ain't nobody
When are you
talking
planning
about
this, Ezzy? I like to book my tickets.
Don't worry, I'll make sure.
I'm gonna be
You know how
flying.
Ariel?
Oh,
You know how Ariel recorded it?
Yeah,
Watch
okay.
what I did.
You and I, as attorneys, will make sure that Ezzy is not in any
Yeah, we're going to be protecting you. Don't worry about it.
You don't need Trump. I said New York. That's my stomping ground.
Got you, girl.
There's nothing.
Yeah, we'll be flying.
I'll be back in New York in a week.
Crackhead. There's nothing a crackhead won't do for a blunt and a 40 bottle. Fuck with me. Find out just how black my black Jewish is. Find out.
Did you guys hear about the this foreign guy who came to New York City because he wanted to set up an organization of shoplifting?
Oh shit.
He's missing now.
Really?
He wanted to set up an organization for what?
Yeah, for shoplifting. They wanted to do a organized crime of shoplifting. Yeah. I know somewhere in Europe, and he's living in New York now. But they found in this spot people's IDs and everything, money, people's IDs.
That's
Everything,
nothing
so he
new.
must have
You guys don't know the
shot
slasher.
the wrong person.
1 second. You know the slasher guys, right? So they found out that there was a couple in Texas, Caucasian, super fucking wealthy. They would get these like girls, young kids, to go into Sephora, go into certain stores with a list of products to shoplift. They would ship it to them, and they would sell it on Amazon and whatever, some liquidation websites, and they paid them. It was a whole fucking organization.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Ace, that Sephora scheme made the ringleader, that the lady, made her multiple, like tens of millions, almost like 10 million.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So it was a crazy ring.
There's
Huge
our
ring.
industry.
You honestly, General?
Come on, let's do a joint venture.
You and I would never get caught either, so it's good.
That's craziness. That is craziness. He got the right.
Y'all get caught.
Chucky, we ain't messy and slippery like yourself, okay? Speak for yourself.
I'm calling YP. I'm calling YP. We know the law inside out. We know exactly how to break it.
Ooh, we
I'm
know
calling
ways.
YPD.
Yo, don't snitch. Stop it.
Snitches, get
We're
snitches.
gonna go to the precinct for
We won't. No, Chucky. The way that we'll have this set up, you'll end up there.
Yeah. Listen. I'm not. Yo, listen. In fact, we're gonna send you right to Rikers.
Chucky, this is a forewarning. You, my friend, will be the one calling us as your attorney. Help. You're one call.
Damn.
That would never happen to me though.
Never say never.
It's never gonna happen.
How do you know?
I'm not a thief. I
You don't
ain't
need.
a thief.
General.
You'll become a thief.
Exactly. Technically, sir, you will be a thief. Technically.
It's not what you are or what you aren't. It's what the court sees you as.
Exactly. And they see me as a law-abiding member.
Not for long.
What's
You
this
snitch. Not for long.
Okay, that's cool. I got wonderful lawyers. I got Jewish lawyers, so we can play these games.
And hold on.
Don't worry about that.
We're the worst, Jen. We could one out that, my friend.
And Mr. Goldstein wearing yarmulke, he got them signed. Oh, we have Mr. Goldstein on speed dial. Don't you worry.
Amen. Mr. Goldstein works for us, just so you know.
Okay. We'll see. This is Shabazz. What's up, brother? Oh, you go, oh, shoot. We thought he was on our side.
Craziness. You're crazy.
You gonna see this
There's no
handsome...
sides, money talks.
Chucky, Chucky.
You right about that?
Chucky, next time you put Black Rabbi's mother's picture up, can you give us a warning? You know, I don't like...
That was his mother.
No, because he puts pictures up and sloths scare me. I don't like sloths.
Ooh.
No, I don't think that was his mom. And we don't pick people's moms, man. That's a no-no.
I think it was.
No, his mother's an educator.
Was it Angela?
I don't think it's...
Yeah, he showed you, didn't he?
I've seen Angela, yes. I know what she looks like.
No, he showed Sister Eze.
Oh, Chucky, do it again.
Yeah, I don't think that's her.
Let me see his history here.
It says UC whatever. I think the uni.
I know what she looks like.
It is her. She looks way younger than he does. Have you seen her?
Yeah, but
I'm joking.
Hold on, I'll PTR. Hold on.
I'm confused, Chucky. The Child of Shabazz by Elijah Muhammad. Isn't it are you a Jew or a Muslim?
I'm a Jew.
he converted 10 years ago.
I know, but isn't that the Child of Shabazz and Elijah Muhammad is the nation is?
Oh no. Sister Ace.
Elijah Muhammad is not the nation of Islam?
Yeah, he is.
So why are you saying no?
Hold on, Eze. That is wrong. That's legit his mom.
Shabazz is both, I guess. I don't know. Don't start me lying.
The tribe of Shabazz is what Elijah Muhammad claimed they were derived from. Yeah, that was his claim, but you know he got all this information from W.D. Fard, which fed him that information. Yeah, W.D. Fard, who fed him that information, and I mean that's a whole.
Do you think they were running a scam?
I don't. Okay, so this is the thing with the Nation of Islam. I grew up around them, so this is my whole thing with them. They did the right thing in those times to clean up the neighborhood and clean up the community and organize and make people strong and self-aware and knowledge of self, blah 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 blah. Right. Mm-hmm. So that part was very good. I think that they did, even down to diet.
They cleaned up brothers who were coming out of jail.
Yeah, just even down to diet and self-defense and being presentable and, you know, making money and being upstanding citizens in the community. So all that was amazing for the community back then, right? Mm-hmm. But if you go down a rabbit hole of W.D. Fard and who he was, it'll give you a headache. It'll blow your mind on. They don't even know where this guy's from, but there's so many theories and the things he was teaching. Yeah, well, he disappeared. Well, they narrowed it down as that he was actually from Pakistan, because it was broken down. I mean, it was speculated that he was from either Turkey, Saudi Arabia, or like Lebanon or something like that. But it ended up that all the fingers really point to him being from Pakistan. And the
as a salesman going through the South, though, that's a little.
No, but he was light skinned. He was light skinned Pakistani. So he had Desi features, but he was light skinned. So he passed for white, and he changed his name to Jeffrey, and he had all these aliases. He had like 16 aliases. And he went from like you said, from a salesman to a food truck, guy owning a food truck to then, starting his own clergy, and the rest is history. And, the Elijah Muhammad family.
Do you think he might have been one of them COINTEL people? You think he might have worked for the other side?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that. A lot of people say he was a Fed. It was a Fed implant. So it's a lot of shit. But he was such a criminal. He got locked up so many times. He was married to 2 different white women. He beat one of them. He got locked up for robbery, for drugs. He got locked up so many times.
Farad Muhammad? Really?
Yes. W.D. Fard, yep. He got locked up. So if you look at his record, it's crazy. It's ill because one of the brothers who's been on this app for years, he just recently stopped coming to the app probably this year. He wrote a whole book that just got released.
What's his name?
His name is Bilal. I have a link to his book.
Oh, I spoke to that guy before. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's a nice kid. Yeah. So he's a professor in Canada and at a university, and he wrote a whole book about W.D. Fard, the mystery and the man, some shit like that. So he just put it out like 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Can you put a link in the chat, Ozzy, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'll put it. It's such an interesting story, but I thought I knew a lot about the nation and everything, but this deep dive is nuts. It makes you look at the nation from a whole different angle.
I mean, I'll be honest, growing up in Brooklyn and seeing brothers working as a CO and seeing brothers come home, I have renowned respect. I have profound respect for brothers who can bring other brothers home, give them a job that they otherwise wouldn't be able to get because of their record, and have folks who were, getting high every 3 days and now upright, clean as the board of health and doing something positive with their lives. I mean, I have respect.
Absolutely.
And if you know what that life is on the other side of that gate, to see them transform like that and to do it in a spiritual space is a wonder to behold.
That's why
wonder though, who's really.
That's why I don't. Yeah, that's true. But that's why I don't like when Muslims really bash the nation. Yes, the nation they're deviants. They're far from.
They're not Islam, but they're not.
Yeah, they're far from. Right, they're far from the fold of Islam. But what they did, the people who are bashing them don't know and didn't live around them and see what they did for the community, even the community and what they did for people. Even the 5% nation, even the 5%ers did a lot in their time, in their heyday. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and they were an offshoot off NOI. So I just think like, there's, good and bad and everything. And yeah, there was tons of corruption.
And a purpose, right? And a purpose. You know what I mean? You might not be able to quote hadith, and you might not be, be praying 5 times a day, but you're eating clean, and you're trying to live righteous. You're trying to be. I mean, I got some concerns about some of the ways that they've treated women over the years, but overall, it's a lot better than what it was. It's definitely an improvement.
And I feel in a time where Islam was very minuscule in American society, they came as a way to serve as that. But then you also got to look at it like this: so many brothers came from the nation, became quote unquote Orthodox Muslims. And Muslim.
Yeah, that's true too.
That was their segue into Islam itself. So you can't be too mad at it. I get it. I get why people are mad. You got to see that side of it too.
I often say Israelites are to some Black Jews, not all, as NOI is to Islam. I mean, if you're doing it the right way and you're seeking, you're going to find your way to the other side. If you just want to belong, because unfortunately, a lot of times it's all about an identity. It's not about discipline. Islam is about discipline. You know what I mean? Strict, hardcore fasting, praying, Ramadan. There's a discipline to that. To Judaism, there's a discipline. It's not just, oh, look, I'm Black and I'm descendant of the tribe of Judah or Levi or whatever else. There's a discipline. Right. If you're really looking for discipline, you'll find it within the traditional faith. But if you just want a club or a group to belong to, you know what I mean, or to attend Savior's Day every now and then, well, that's a whole nother.
But you know what it is sometimes?
And I look at it like this. Real quick, I'm finished with this. I also think like, it's the NOI is a deviant sect, offshoot of Islam. It's not even considered Islam by the traditional sense, but it worked for some people at that time. It got people out of trouble. It grounded people. People found their peace. And I'm a firm believer of, I'm a Muslim. I believe Islam is the path. Islam is the way. But if, let's say, Ace worships a sweater in her room, and that sweater brings her peace, and she is a good person because of it, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock you. That's just because I don't believe that. You know what I mean?
That's what I want to say. Hold on, Chunky. That's what I want to make a point of. It's sometimes like, I get it, religion, right, can be very, you gotta be disciplined, you gotta be on the ball. If they take, it's not Islam to its fullest degree, but taking some elements like abstaining from drugs, alcohol, having some sort of discipline, being righteous. They would also eat halal, and they would do some prayers from what I've kind of seen, especially within the prison system, as they were saying. And again, there is a belief in Allah in that sense. It's not the fullest extent, of course. It's hard, to be very honest. I say it, my parents always say it, I'm Sikh. And we have so much respect for every religion. But my mom always says this, with Muslims, they are so true to their religion and the Quran. She goes, it's admirable, right? So we see that. It's true discipline, it's true heart. But for people to have that stepping stone to come in, because the intentions are good, right? The intentions are right. It's not using religion. Have you guys seen how people use religion to get people to do nefarious things? That's not being done, thank God. The religion did get corrupted, as you were saying. But then, as you said, people came out, then they got into the fullest extent, the real extent of being a Muslim. To that extent, I don't see it as a negative, but then, like you said, there were some very nefarious things that took.
You know,
I wanna. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chucky.
nah, I know what I was gonna say. This is funny because Ace and Mozzie weren't in here when we were having our discussion earlier, and it was like when I was telling you about reform, conservative, and all the other sects of Judaism. At the end of the day, man, I've watched. It's all about finding your interconnection to the Creator, whoever you believe that is, and if any form of religion. I don't even like that word, religion, but if any faith organization brings you that peace and changes you to a better person, then at the end of the day, who cares, you know?
True, but my only issue is, my only issue is people that use their religion to feed their narcissism. Like, we see some people here, like fucking Black Rabbi. That I absolutely hate, right? They will identify with the organization.
Wait a minute, hold up. Let me make sure that you're clear. I have asked him point blank, like, why did you convert? And it definitely was, the answer was not one that I was expecting. This is all about, like, politics. This is all about gain. This is all about attention and being a big fish in a small pond.
It's narcissism.
And crazy enough, Lee told me the same thing. And the conversation, I was like, well, why did you become a rabbi? And again, on that same line. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, do you know why Jews are Jews? Do you know why rabbis are rabbis? Like, there's a disconnect. It's all surface. Every bit of it is surface and superficiality. And I'm not sitting here to judge anybody, but if they're saying for themselves, well, what did Lee say that day? I don't know if he was in here, Amir, but he might have been in here or another room. Might have been another room. No, it wasn't this room. It was an Israelite room. He basically said that he had gone to the hospital and that he looked around, these are exact words, and that Black people were cleaning toilets and Black people were changing bedpans and all the white Jewish doctors were surgeons and, heads of departments. And he decided that he wanted that power, that he wanted that type of
Are you serious?
I promise you.
What the?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Like, that's why he decided to become a Jew.
I was in a Facebook group at that time.
But understand that, and this is the sick part, somebody let him convert with that mentality. Do you get what I mean? Like, there are people who love to be worshipped. It's one of the biggest problems I have with conversion. In the event that you come in to, let's say, I have this group. You want to enter the group, but instead of you, quote unquote, worshiping or upholding the standards of the group, the values of the group, you're more interested in mimicking the behavior you see me perform, or you want to be just like me, wear my clothes, wear your hair the same way, or whatever else. At some point, shouldn't I, because of my respect for the group, tell you to go somewhere else?
Yeah, I agree. It's actually very disrespectful.
You don't join Islam because you want to look like an imam. No different. You don't become a Jew by saying, "Oh, I'm going to go and put on a black hat and a white shirt like this rabbi." Like, where are the values? Like, Judaism is deeper than that. But in the event that you got narcissistic issues of your own and you want to be worshipped, well, instead of telling people that they are made in God's image and can be made over 1,001 times, instead you're going to tell them, well, make yourself over in my image. Which to me is another form of idolatry. Real talk. Why are you worshiping people instead of worshiping the highest power? And why is that not a personal journey for you? Why are you on this groupie tip? I don't know.
I think that, that's the way I see it with the way he presents himself. And there's a lot of those, illegal settlers that get in and they're just converted. They're usually from New York. It's like they're bums. They have nothing going for themselves. He may have siblings, or his mom is obviously very well learned, and he can't live up to the standard maybe that he puts himself through. So he says, "Oh, I don't have to look good. I don't have to dress well. I'm a Jew. I have wisdom. I don't have to do any of those things." So to him, it's a hierarchy. That's what? Sorry.
Mordecai said this?
Yes. You were just now. He said that, "Oh, I don't have to look good. I don't have to dress well. I'm a Jew. I have wisdom. Or he'll say stuff like he basically denounced himself being black and said he's Jewish first. If I don't identify myself as a black person, the white supremacy doesn't apply to me. I'm a Jew first. So he has a supremacy in his mind. He thinks as long as he identifies and is a Jew and is a rabbi, whatever he does, he is better than everyone else. It doesn't matter if he's successful in any other worldly way. That's his way of identifying. That's his way of giving himself some sort of relevance. It's actually mental illness, to be very honest with you. There's something up with his brain.
You know what's funny, Sister Hezzy? I'm surprised some of Leb, a.k.a. Demas Mitchell, don't get along very well, man, because they have the same ideologies. I'll never forget this man, Leb, a.k.a. Demas Mitchell, went live on Facebook pretty much saying that he was praising his Chinese wife and how he has beautiful Chinese kids that are going to be successful. He felt like, in other words, if he had children with an American black sister, they wouldn't be shit pretty much. And I was just like, wow, man, we have people like this. Yeah.
That the better half of his children are the Asian half.
Which is crazy. He got him taking all these piano lessons. He looked real goofy trying to speak on black issues.
You're not black, talking about?
Lead, a.k.a. my speak.
I don't know who that is.
And he will send me a text today. Oh, Kata, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? But he knows. He knows I do not stand where he does on his celebration of self. Like, what in the hell? I can't love yourself the way Hashem made you.
And that's the issue. My bad to cut you off, Ezzy. I have to address this elephant in the room. What is up with people of color when they convert to Judaism? Why is it like they're so ashamed of being black, man? I've never understood that.
What I'm trying to say earlier. It's a catch-22. Like, at first, I thought it was something, that they themselves alone were responsible for. But no. Listen, why would any rabbi tell somebody who's coming for conversion that they have to dress a certain way? They have to look a certain way. I had one young brother who was a part of a family. He was told, he had locks in his hair. And he was told that his hair looked, quote unquote, goyish, looked non-Jewish. So he pulls me over at, while I'm at his synagogue. I said, Sister Kata, can I ask you a question? And I was like, what's up? He's like, you wear your hair wrapped, you don't look like, those other folks. Why don't you dress like they do? I was like, well, why do I have to dress like they do in order to be Jewish? And we got to the conversation, said, the Rebbetzin told me that before I go into the mikvah, I have to cut my hair. And I was like, which Rebbetzin was it? I took her to task. I was like, you know what? If you don't have to change that French cut asymmetrical wig you got on that looks more like Paris than it does Jerusalem, he shouldn't have to change his hair. Why isn't your hair go? Why don't you look like a non-Jew? Maybe it's something in your mind that says anything that looks naturally black is automatically non-Jewish. And what kind of lesson is that for somebody who's approaching the gates of Torah? What the hell is that about?
Yeah, and I've had
if you let somebody indoctrinate you like that, you're off. And if somebody attempts to impose their Eurocentric view of Judaism on you, they're wrong too. So it's a catch-22.
And it was like, my bad. I get passionate about this discussion, man, because I had a similar situation. When I was going through my journey to find a community that I fit in, because I had met a rabbi who couldn't convert, and it was Rav Dror. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you heard of him. And he said the most. I went all the way up to Muncie. I called sick out of work to go to Muncie just to sit down and talk to that man. God blessed him. Bless him, right? But he told me it's important to. He's like, don't change. He was like, spiritually change to who you are. He was like, but still remember who you were before you converted. And he was talking about, my parents. I had cornrows in my hair at the time, right? And I've heard the little.
Now I know who you are. You just outed yourself, homie. Yo, click. I know who you are now.
But anyway, long story short, right? Well, we ain't gonna talk about that. But
Wait.
Wait, can I finish what I was saying, please? Then we can talk
I
about
want to talk about the
Wait, what I
cornrows.
was saying though, right? I was like, nah, like, so I pretty much told the rabbi, like, nah, if you can't accept me for who I am, then this ain't a community for me. So I ended up leaving and found the rabbi, did my conversion, had no problems. I grew my hair out to an afro. I was chilling, man.
Asher Meza. I got it now. Right?
Check if you have any anonymous accounts at the bottom. Check.
That's cool.
And I believe it's all normal.
Remember he was telling me, oh, I know you. Yeah.
What's your name?
Tell me. I got it on my own. I got it on my own.
That's good, Sister SJ.
Is Chucky tall?
No, all he had to do was talk a little bit more. I was like, wait a minute. Now it's...
Mr. Abze, I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
As far as I never knew this about Sammy Davis Jr. Was he a convert or he was like born into a Jewish family?
He was friends with Frank Sinatra. He had a bunch of Jewish friends. They say he was in a car accident and had a moment where like somebody gave him a mezuzah, like a car ornament, something like that. He would be somebody who converted because of association, not necessarily because he searched out the faith. So no, he was not born Jewish.
Gotcha.
But he was an entertainer. And he saw individuals prosper who were Jewish, and he wanted that connect. Pretty simple. He wanted that connect. And it's sad because you can still get the connect. You don't gotta sell your soul to do it, but you know how that was back then.
It's fun, but Sister Isaiah, get your construction ready. You know what I mean? When Rabbi Shabazz come through, it's gonna be...
You're funny. And now I know how you know my brother-in-law. Bruh?
Yeah, that's a topic for the day.
Coming back to me now. Woo! Tell you.
I remember back when I was on Facebook, right? Because I was so amazed. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, hold on. Can you answer Wes's question? Is he short or tall? Yeah.
Who? Chucky? He's not short. He's not tall. He's kind of middle.
Like what? 5'9", 5'10"?
How tall are you, Chucky?
I'm 6'3".
Nah, Chucky ain't no damn 6'3". Chucky style, unless you just don't look 6'3".
Nah, I'm 6'3". That's on my mom.
There's no way you cannot look 6'3". My husband's 6'3", and he looks 6'3".
I'm 6'3".
You can tell.
Why not? I'm 5'11", so it could be why he doesn't feel tall to me. But I think you were like 5'10".
I'm 5'9", and my husband's 6'3". There's difference. There's definitely difference. Even when I wear my heels on, I'm 6 feet. And he's definitely way taller than I am.
You tall, eh?
Yeah, 5'9". My parents are short though, it's funny. Well, my mom's short. She's like 5'2".
Well, yeah.
But I know who he is, not necessarily like what he's gonna look like. But I have a vision now. I have a picture in my head now. That's
so I was the illest one in Crown Heights at 770.
That's mad funny.
And when they was giving me my Hebrew name, they kept trying to push that Ben Abraham, and I said, nah, my last name is Shabazz. Oh, they was still silly.
You are so silly. Why only silent people? Wait a minute, hold on. What's up with Shuki? This ain't the other Shuki. Hold on.
That's my favorite Shuki.
No, this is a properly Shuki. The other Shuki is a disgusting wild animal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one is in combatant to Al Normo. He's the one that exposed Al Normo with the nude photo. And he disappeared. Al Normo
Weird. Yo, is our normal still amongst us?
I believe so. In an account, it could be Harry Balzac, it could be El Normo, it could be Jay. Yeah, a lot of designers that signed up for the.
Yeah, it's still long enough to not jump off mic.
Yeah.
Anybody know?
What did you say, Anthony?
I was saying, has anybody seen him? Who is it?
Yeah, I asked BB earlier. He said, yep, he's been in this. Normal comes into, the guy, Algerian Zionist, Jewish. He runs a small room, clothing optional. So Normal usually hangs out in that room.
Clothing optional.
Yeah, when he comes out of there, he goes in incognito mode and comes in here. He wants to, record and listen. And then he calls up Buttercup in the Zionist rooms, This is how they do it.
Yo, what is wrong? Like,
say he left. You see, anonymous account left. You see? As I was talking about him, he left.
This is so strange.
Because he can't, with anonymous account, he can't respond. So that it bothers him. Like, it triggers him every time we talk about him.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
What I think it's important though, once I become a rabbi, when people convert, I'm gonna still encourage you are who you are. If you're Puerto Rican, after you dunk in the mikveh, you're still coming out Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? If you're Dominican, you still giving out Dominican. Let's keep our identities still. Like, there's a huge identity crisis going on with the converts.
Don't entirely blame the rabbis. There has to be a meeting of the minds.
And another thing, and my bad, Sister Eze, and when we in the mikveh, we need to normalize going in the mikveh by ourselves. I'm tired of going to the mikveh and seeing wandering eyes. They look at my Johnson again. We gonna swing.
But, pause. Number one.
I'm just keeping it real, Sister Eze. Like,
well, go to a natural body of water. Go to a beach, man. You Puerto Rican, you know what water looks like and feels like. You don't have to go to that mikveh. Go to a natural body of water. You can go to the river, the beach. Yeah.
And here I am trying to, be one with my brothers, man. And next thing you know, they speaking that bullshit, looking at me. I'm like, what are you talking?
Manish Tana's video, the mikveh. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's a black Jewish guy who did a video on what it's like going to the mikveh with other folks and how it weirded him out. Man, that had me dying. Wait, hold. This is so simple.
But anything, I remember when I went to Jerusalem, right, for the first time, man, and I was walking down the streets of Mer Shavrim, and all eyes was on me. Humbly, I felt like I was that guy, and a lot of matchmakers was walking up to me like, I think I have a match for you. I have a match for you. I was like, I'm only here for vacation. Do you plan on moving here? I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you. Why would I give
Don't sound like Black Rabbi now. Don't you sound like Black Rabbi.
No, I'm just being honest. Like, that'd be just like you, Ace. Let's say you were single, or no, even if you being married, you came to the Dominican Republic, and all eyes are going to be on you.
Yeah, but that's
not
just
normal.
weird. Not normal. Oof, okay.
I mean, not normal, but it's not normal to see. It's not normal to see you to walk around. Just like the looks that I get when I'm in Asia, like they look at me like, "Oh my God, who is this handsome man?"
I've traveled. I don't see that. There's so many beautiful people in the Dominican. Are you kidding me? They're stunning. The women there, oof. I've been checking them out. What are you talking?
I'm just being honest, Ace. You're gonna have a lot of dudes breaking their necks to look at you.
No. I don't think
people want something different. That is true.
No, you know what? Some people have a habit of looking, and it's a matter if this person is good looking or not. People are just lookers. Don't get your ego boosted. I never do.
Well, anyway, I'm not getting my ego boosted. I'm just saying, like, that's just how I felt. I was just, sharing the experience. I'm not on here saying that my shit don't stink because it does.
You did the other day. Don't get me started. That's what I'm saying. Be careful.
What you talking about?
Black Rabbi. Don't get into Black Rabbi vibes.
Look at Black Rabbi.
Y'all are crazy.
I want to get
Y'all were going in. I thought I was bad. Y'all were going in. I was only able to listen because I had you in my ear. I was taking care of my grandmother. But ooh, baby, y'all were going off on Morticone. For real. That they have one love, one love.
As the funniest part was one time I had Clubhouse on speaker. Cookie, my husband walks by. He hears Amos. He's like, yo, that person's doing like, he thought it was like a fake accent. If someone was faking, like, he goes, I'm like, no, that's literally, he's like, that guy fucking sounds like a creep. I'm like, he is a creep. This guy's in his fucking 60s and he's a total fucking creep. He's like, I always thought it was, you know, that really thick Israeli accent like you'll see on television? He goes, I thought it was exaggerated. I'm like, nah. It's just as what it is.
Sister Heze, I met that guy in Jerusalem.
What guy?
In the video.
Chase?
Nah, the dude that was talking about the mikvah. I can't pronounce his name.
His real.
Yeah, I have met him.
Met him. What? Must have been a long time.
It was a long time ago. The first time I went to Israel was like 2017, 2018. Because I'm real cool with Nissim Black. Like, he's literally, I know his family, you know. And when I went out there, I had bumped into Nissim, and then all the black Jews was following him. I met a lot of people that I used to be in Facebook groups out there. It was cool.
But I'm out. I'm in the beat.
You cutting out.
And then she said she was leaving.
There she goes. Anyways, what else is new with the peoples? What else?
We just gotta hear from Amos to figure out why they do him like that.
Oh yeah, the address thing, that's dangerous.
He put his address in the longitude and latitude. That is crazy.
Yep.
Come to my good. We must
Wait,
fix this together as a room.
Who did that?
I was in a room earlier. I was in a room earlier before Amir opened up, and some dude was talking about Amos, and I was like, "What Amos are you talking about?" He was like, "Israeli Amos." I was like, "Yo, coexistence Amos?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Nah." Like, so I put up his PTR. I was like, "Yo, look at the PTR. You talking about this Amos?" He said, "Yeah." He was like, "Fuck that guy. I found his kibbutz and everything," and he blasted it. I was like, "Oh shit." He's one of the big. He called himself one of the biggest hackers on this app.
What's his name? Can you hear me?
A lot of media for people that
Shaki, what's his name?
Captain or some shit like that.
Captain what? Mustache? Captain Mustache?
I was just Captain, I think.
Actually, Leib South Haven come up.
Yeah, come on, Leib, aka Leib Moss Mitchell. Come off stage.
Come up. Unmute and come up. I know you're a self-hating person.
Yeah, Leib Moss. Come on, Leib Moss.
Come up. Fuck Narendra Modi. Fuck him and fuck you too as well. Leib.
Come on, Leib Moss Mitchell. Come on stage.
I see Modi and
Yeah, you can suck Modi's dick and you can suck Netanyahu's dick at the same time.
oh my
Suck
god.
both of the dicks.
Oh my goodness.
Leib Moss Mitchell with a Chinese wife. Come on stage.
You know what's that called? It's called an Alpha Tower. That's what that's called, an Alpha Tower.
That grandpa is about to marry an Indian chick. I think you're mentally not okay in the head, Lee. You didn't know about the facts. That's pretty interesting. The fact is, over the period of, what was it, I think 400 years or something, there's a lot of folks that actually migrated from Africa to India. I think you're mentally not okay in the head. This is for real. Go do your due diligence, go do your research, and then come back and talk about history instead of fucking talking out of your ass. I know you're a self-hating motherfucker. And I actually hate fucking people that self-hate on themselves, you know, because of the skin color or whatever.
Yo, Lee Moss, you should be on stage, man.
Should be happy with what God has blessed you instead of fucking being a self-hating. Huh?
You hate on yourself.
I hate on myself?
Lee Moss, come on stage, Lee.
Yep. I don't think any girl would like you, man. I'm sure it probably was a struggle. It was probably a jihad finding some girl that, you know, from a different culture, different background to marry your stupid ass. You know, Leave is just like Black Rabbi. Black Rabbi, you and him, they're the same fucking thing, you know.
Lee Moss, is it true that your Chinese wife divorced you?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's going through divorce just like Black Rabbis. Are you going through midlife crisis, Lee? You sound like a fucking, you know, going through midlife crisis. Is it midlife or is it old life? What type of crisis you going through? Or young life crisis? Anyways, so Black Rabbi, what you been up to? Are you here to kill my brain cells? Earlier, you killed my brain cells, man.
Nah, I just, had
Look, you came in hot with the BB, right? And then after 10, 20 minutes, you killed my brain cells.
You like that? You like the BB?
No, I don't. I actually have more respect for BB as a Jewish person than I have respect for you because you want to kill the prophet.
I don't want to kill anybody. I don't know what
you said it.
No, I was just saying that. You're trying to make it.
No, you did. You have to stop freaking, talking about killing the prophets.
You asked me if some guy.
It's mentioned in your book. It's mentioned in your book that you spread corruption, you kill multiple prophets. Why are you trying to say that you want to kill the prophet? If the prophet was to show up on that land and tell you to shut your fucking mouth and stop killing babies or whatever, you have to abide by it because he is sent by God. He's sent by God. You got to stop that.
It's an imposter.
Nah, man. You're just an idiot. You're an imposter. You're not even Jewish.
Yeah, exactly. You guys say that about everybody.
And then we have another retard in the audience going through a midlife crisis. His name is Leib. Both of you guys are fucking self-hating. Both of you. Anyways.
I don't know about the Leib thing, but everything is but I'm saying by me.
He literally hates the skin color. Did you know that he hates black skin color for some reason? I don't know what the deal is.
My skin is not the color black. Why do you keep
saying that? Okay,
why do you lie?
Okay, can you change your name to White Rabbi? I won't call you black anymore.
No, because I need to utilize the system.
Can you please change your name to White Rabbi?
No, I don't want to be white. That's a downgrade.
Yeah, you see, I taught you something new, right, Leib, about the historical facts, the amount of people that migrated from Africa to India. Yeah, you learned something new today. Yeah. By the way, if you learned something new today, make sure to maybe help Black Rabbi out with his the way he thinks. He just talks out of his behind.
I have my worldview, and I'm spreading. At the end of the day, you can disagree with me or whatever, but the difference between me and everyone else is that they're just they're just like talking heads. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just saying like whatever's been said. I have my own philosophical approach.
You're not just a talking head. You talk out of your behind.
No, I'm saying that I have a philosophical.
Look, I don't want you to talk out of your behind. I want you to talk out of your head. Much better, you know, instead of out of your behind.
You want me to talk like the system that trapped your intellect. You want me to speak?
No, it's just when you open your mouth, it's like fucking diarrhea.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
Yeah, but I'm saying your brain has been.
And that guy with the ANN account in the audience, right? His name is John Kitover. He's collecting money. What caste are you? Don't argue with me. Yeah, in Islam we don't have caste system. Leave. Go get your facts straight. You're just an idiot, man. This is on the Hindu religion, by the way. I think you seriously need some education related to you know, what is the caste system, what is the Dalit, what happens to them, and how is it involved? You know, how is the Indian government? I don't know if you guys are aware of it. In India, they genocided 40,000 Jews. Did you guys know this?
Like it is, I mean,
Yes. You're gonna ask me anyway, though, even if I say no.
No, I wouldn't. But I'm saying, what makes the caliphs in Islam holy?
Okay. So it's you know, signed by God, right? It's signed by God.
Why? How a khalifa? It's like that's a.
It's called caliphate system. Caliphate.
Yeah, I get it.
Look. If it wasn't sent by God, then they would not have allowed Jews back into Jerusalem. Since it was sent by God, that's why Jews were allowed back into Jerusalem. Otherwise, your religion. Hold on. Otherwise, your religion would have been destroyed. Your people were destroyed by the Christians. They wanted to kill you. They want to chop you into tiny pieces, like literally pieces.
I'm just asking you.
Thanks to Islam, your religion was protected. Your people were protected. Yeah, otherwise, and this is you see, there you go. There goes the racist shit right there. Leave, I know, just a self-hating. Leave is he's in love with the Brahmin girl. Do you want to start doing idol worshiping? Leave. If you do, they drink cow piss as well. You should drink cow piss like a cup a day. According to Modi government, it cures the COVID-19. So you'll be safe from COVID. And make sure to drink cow piss every fucking day. And take shower in cow piss as well. That's what they do in India. The Hindus, not the Muslims, Hindus.
I don't understand why. I understand why you don't. I understand why. Like, what makes the Khalifa holy? Like, what about it? Like, if I say in Judaism we have a priest, right, a high priest, I can explain to you what makes him holy, why he has that position. I'm asking you. The person who's a Khalifa, there's been
because he has studied, he's been assigned, right? A caliphate system according to Sharia. Sharia. People, vote on it. There's a process on it. You should look into it. Go Google it. How does it? And thanks to, I just told you. I told you. Nobody would become, a leader, a caliphate, like that because look. Thanks again. I'm going to mention this one thing in relation to your history. Thanks to the caliphate system, you were protected. The Jews were protected. They were brought back into Jerusalem. Thanks to the caliphate system, they were protected under the Ottoman Empire as well. All right. And guess what? The jizya system there, that they had, it was barely 2.5%, and you didn't have to serve in the fucking military. You see what I'm saying? And you were left alone. You had your own whatever you were doing, practicing Judaism, whatever. It was thanks to the Muslims, they protected you. Now, let's look at the Christians. The Christians, they would have chopped you into tiny pieces. You know why? Because they look at Jews that they have killed Jesus, peace and blessing upon him. All right? And there was a lot that was going on back in the days, and that's where they had a problem. And even today, going to Israel, They literally freaking spit on freaking Christians. They spit, they get spat on. Do you know that the IDF soldier dies? Hold on. IDF soldier dies while serving for the IDF. Guess what? You guys don't even allow his grave to be, buried in the same cemetery as the Jewish IDF soldiers. Because he's Christian. And he puts, they're gonna put a Christian mark over his grave.
You worship that?
No, it's a fact. It's a fact. No, you're not worshiping the cross. You're just putting it on top of his grave. That's it.
No, but it's an idol.
No. But nobody's worshiping the grave. That's the part you don't get. The cross would do. Hold on, Black Rabbi. It's not. They're not. Nobody's worshiping the grave. It's there to show that. Hold on. The symbol is there, just like you have a Star of David. Yeah, that's a symbol.
Yeah, but the Star of David is not something that has any real significance other than identifying the Jew.
Same thing with the Christian symbol is to identify a Christian. No. You see, Jewish supremacy again. Jewish supremacy.
No. It's different. We have places for Christians, and they have a place for buried. They shouldn't.
Look, you're not nobody. If it's a dead soldier, Christian, Muslim, whatever it is. How he could die, whatever. Maybe he converted to Judaism right before he died. Maybe he accepted a different religion. Let him be buried like the way the family wanted him to be buried. They can put a Christian mark on it because he identified as a Christian, soldier. Nobody's worshiping it.
I'll tell you the truth. The main reason why Jews don't want to be buried with Christians is because we believe that in the near future that all the Jews are going to be resurrected, right? And so, and other people are not going to be resurrected. So, to get away from confusion, we can pay salvation in the grave sites.
Liv, are you triggered by this room every single day? I think Liv, your Jewish brother is triggered by Rabbi. You should have a conversation with him. I know you're triggered. You wanna say some racist shit. I know. You're just a self-hating person. I mean, we all know it. You're just a self-hating racist piece of shit. Anyways, there's no point of engaging with Lee. Like Rabbi, if somebody, right, gets killed on duty, right? Somebody gets killed serving in the IDF. He died fighting for the country. You agree? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now his grave, right? Just because he wants to put a Christian mark on his grave, you guys kicked him out. Even though nobody's worshiping shit, it's just a Christian cross. Just like your people are gonna put the Star of David symbol on the grave.
Yeah, but it's not an idol.
Nobody's saying the Christian mark is idol.
This is an idol.
No, it's not.
Worship it.
No. Hold on. At the grave, nobody worships it.
No, but it is in itself is a symbol.
No, so you're saying people, right? People actually.